All right. So this is the nervous system articles that I posted to your Google Classroom. I added a couple images so it makes a little bit more sense. The central nervous system. The central nervous system is the largest part of the nervous system. It is made of the brain and the spinal cord. The central nervous system is the main control system of your body. It is also the center of thought and controls most actions of the body. It helps all parts of the body communicate with each other. It is connected to the rest of the body by the peripheral nervous system. There are 43 different pairs of nerves that connect the central nervous system to every part of the body. The spinal cord is a long bundle of neurons that goes down your back. It connects the brain to the rest of the body's nerves. The spinal cord helps you move, feel temperatures, control blood pressure, and allows you to feel sensations. The nerves at the base of the spinal cord are the most sensitive. So if you look over at this image right here, you've got the brain and the spinal cord, okay? The brain sends messages and they go down the spinal cord. That's the central nervous system. Then we've got the peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system is made of nerves and neurons outside of the central nervous system, so outside of the brain and the spinal cord. It carries signals to and from the central nervous system. Nerves extend from the spinal cord like a highway to all parts of the body. These nerves make up the peripheral nervous system. Within the peripheral nervous system are autonomic and somatic nerves. Autonomic nerves work automatically, meaning the brain does it all for us. Autonomic nerves keep you breathing, blinking, digesting, and the heart beating. Somatic nerves are ones we control, like moving our arms or jumping with our legs. Somatic nerves send information from our senses to the central nervous system. So if we look at this image over here, we've got the brain and the spinal cord, which we just said was the central nervous system. And then all these little branches off of it, those are the nerves for the peripheral nervous system. They send messages to the other parts of the body and get them back to the brain. Nerves. We have learned that nerves extend from the spinal cord like a highway to all parts of our body. But what exactly are nerves? Nerves are thin strands of long fibers that send signals throughout the body. Electrical signals are transmitted from one nerve to the next. Bundled together, nerves carry messages back and forth to the central nervous system, similar to a telephone line. Messages from nerves can travel as fast as 150 miles per hour. Nerves are so small that you cannot see them without a microscope. This is because nerves are made of billions of nerve cells called neurons. Each neuron has tiny branches coming off of it that will help it connect to other neurons. When you are born, your body has all the neurons it will ever have. However, many of the neurons are not connected yet. The brain starts to make neuron connections called a synapse as you begin to learn new skills. There are 3 main types of neurons in the central nervous system: motor nerves, sensory nerves, and autonomic nerves. Motor nerves, or somatic nerves, allow the brain to control our muscles. Signals are sent over our motor nerves to tell our muscles to expand or contract so we can move. They travel from the brain and the spinal cord to the muscles and the glands. Sensory nerves, which are also somatic nerves, carry signals to the brain to tell about what is going on in the outside world. They come from our skin, eyes, tongue, nose, and ears, or our senses. Sensory nerve signals travel from the nerves to the spinal cord and the brain. The signals are then processed to let you feel hot, cold, sharp, rough, smooth, or pain. Autonomic nerves control involuntary functions of the body. This includes things like heart rate, blood pressure, digestion, sweating, and body temperature. Those questions that we have at the bottom, you do not need to answer. That's why I cut them off on the other pages, but this one didn't line up too great. So that's it for our articles.